Well, hi everybody, Mindy here. Today is Friday. It's March 1st and it's about 11:45. So the Forex market is getting ready to start wrapping up for the week. We are about 4 hours and 15 minutes away from the end of the trading week. And I wanted to do another update to show you guys what was happening in these accounts. And I've got to tell you, this was one of the slowest weeks ever for the EA. But a lot of these pairs literally had daily bars this week that were only like 30, pips for the whole day, things like that. Now, the GBP pairs had some hellaciously long bars this week. But so anyway, it was just a real mixed bag. The EA really does like volatility. It does better with high volatility. But we did not have that in a lot of the pairs, and then some of the pairs where we did have high volatility, it kind of put us in some trades that we'll probably be holding for a while. But that's okay. So let's look at these counts individually. This first account, this is the account where I'm trading my Magic EA on 15-minute time frames, and I'm only trading the USD pairs and the JPY pairs. I'm not trading any of the GBP pairs or any of the odd EUR pairs, things like that. Okay, so this is only trading 14 pairs. But what we see is that currently the negative PL is 872. This week, I have seen it as low as into the 600s and as high as 1100. But that's the range that it's been in this week. Now, what we still have in here, we still have these two original trades right up here at the top that went in on January 10th. And those two trades are both hedged and have quick fixers associated with them. Now, this week, during the course of this week, these two quick fixers have hedged and quick fixed themselves over and over and over again. But currently, neither one of these two trades is at the threshold where it will generate a new hedge yet. But they could very easily do that. They're getting very close. So we might see them generate a new hedge and quick fixer for these two quick fixers while we're doing the video. It could happen. So other than all of the fact that everything from here to here in the account, all of these trades are associated to each other. And they all go back to these two right up here at the top. Okay, then the other things that we currently have open, we have, it looks like this trade is still here from January 25th. This trade is still here from February 28th. Okay, and other than that, these last four trades are trades that have been created today. Okay, and then I have put this order down here manually, because if this pair goes this low, I want to purposely pick up a buy. Okay, so that's what that order is about. So let's go check the account history. The account history for today, this account has closed $64.50. So what we see is that most of the profit that has been made in the account today is a direct result of hedges and quick fixers in the different pairs that have gone in and out. Okay, here's one for EUR JPY. Here's a hedge and quick fixer for USD CAD. Right? Here's another one for EUR JPY, same trade that hedged and quick fixed multiple times. And then up here we have some of them for USD CHF And up here at the top, we have another one for the USD CAD trade. So if it weren't for the hedges and quick fixers today, I wouldn't have made any money at all, right? Because the trades that actually opened in this trading day are still sitting here. They haven't gotten profitable enough to come out yet, or negative enough to create a hedge. So that's where that account is for today. Why don't we go in and do custom period, and we'll see how much money the account has done so far this week. Now what we're going to see is that this has a long list of trades that have closed, but not a lot of money. The account has only closed $384 all week. I think this is the slowest week I ever remember seeing for this EA on these settings, okay, in this account. Okay, so there's a lot of, a lot of stipulations there. But for this particular account that's been running for 8 weeks now, this is the least I think I've seen it make in any of the weeks. And as you can tell, most of the money has come from hedges and quick fixers, right? Not very many original trades this week at all. Now, what I did a few weeks ago, you remember, I had kind of adjusted the settings in this. And I think I have the settings too tight. I think that's why we're not getting a lot more original trades. So this weekend, I'm probably going to go in here and loosen up those settings again on the 14 pairs that this is trading. Okay, so that's the first account. On our second account, this is where we are trading the Magic EA on 30-minute time frames. This account has also been trading since January 7th. It's been trading exactly the same amount of time as the first account that I showed you. The only difference, it's trading all 28 pairs from this list over here on the right, and it's trading a 30-minute setting instead of a 15-minute setting. Now this account had been maintaining a pretty low negative PL for several weeks. But what we see is just in the last day, the negative PL has jumped back up to negative $1,663. And this is to be expected because negative PL is going to go up and down. And so we can't get excited because, oh, God, $1,000, you're losing $1,000, $1,600. No, we're not. Just because you have negative PL that you're holding in your account, you have not lost anything unless you go in here and start closing trades for losses, right? Other than that, the negative PL, all it represents is that I am using $1,660 of my usable margin to manage the trades as they are currently negative. That's all it means. It doesn't mean that you've lost money. I haven't lost a dime, right? You don't lose money in Forex unless you go in and close trades for losses or hit a margin call. Those are the only two ways to lose money in Forex, okay? And this account right now is not yet 15% of the equity balance. So for right now, we don't have anything in the world to be worried about, right? I'll let you know when we do, because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth about how these accounts work, right? So for right now, though, this account is in no jeopardy whatsoever at the moment. So let's go see how it's done this week. Today, this account has closed $174 of profit during this trading day. Okay? And as you can see, most of that was hedges and quick fixers going in and out, right? Had some original trades up here that closed, some other original trades that are spattered, in between the hedges and quick fixers, right? But $174 today. Let's change this and find out how much it has done so far this week. So we'll move the calendar back to Sunday, February 24th. And now we have a much longer scroll bar of trades that have closed, right? But when we scroll all the way down here to the bottom, we see that this account has closed $807 of booked profit so far this week, right? So that's not that bad. That would be about, what, $130, $140 a day, something like that, that it's averaged, which, is about what we would expect, right? It's sure done better than this account running the 15-minute charts. It hasn't averaged very well this week at all. So anyway, that's those two accounts. This third account, this is the one that is also trading all 28 pairs. It's also trading the 30-minute time frames. The only difference between this account and the second account that I showed you is that this account started trading about 3 weeks ago, because I just wanted to see if this second account was true or not. So what I did is I started another trial using very similar, not identical settings to what it's using, but it is trading the 30-minute time frames. Okay, now currently it has 1, 2, 3, 4 hedges and quick fixes working, and it has a current negative PL of $664. But the account has been running, like I said, about 4 weeks now, and the equity balance, if you wanted to just sacrifice fly and close all this for a loss, you could still be walking away today for $1,298 of sheer profit in the account, because the equity balance is what you would walk away with if you close the trade today, right? Now, the account, though, in the 4 weeks it's been trading, is up almost $2,000 in balance. And that's what the equity will be when these trades finally work themselves out of the account, right? So $2,000 in 4 weeks, I don't think is that bad. It's about $500 a week for doing nothing, because this is an Auto-Trading EA. Okay, so let's go look at the account history. For this trading day, it has closed $187, and when we go to see how it's done this week, we'll move this back to Sunday, and what we see is that it's closed $578 so far this week. Well, that's about $120 a day, right? And we still have 4 hours left in the trading week. So that's how the accounts are lining up for right now. And actually, I think on this 15-minute account, I think that this negative PL is about in the same range where it's been all week. Somewhere running right around this $900 negative PL area. I've seen it as low as negative 660 this week. I've seen it as high as negative like 1150, but it's had a very small range this week, and it's pretty much just kind of stabilizing here at this somewhere around $900 negative PL. Okay, so if you would like more information about the Magic EA, just come to my website, www.mindyyost.com. Now, I have an announcement about this. As you know, the Forex margin calculator that I offer has been missing for about 2 months. And that's because the company that I had gotten that from went out of business. And so I had to find a new margin calculator. When you're trading manually, it's very important that you know how much margin you're going to be charged for your trades, right? So now you can come back into my margin calculator. You can put your account currency. This would be the currency from the country that your account is based in. For me, that's US dollar. And then you pick the pair that you're interested in trading. Let's say we want to do an AUD USD trade. And then you have to tell it what margin leverage you're using. I'm using 500 to 1. And on the trade size, here's the thing. It's not, you have to type in units instead of lots. So if you're using micro lot trades, you would type in 1,000. If you wanted to do 3 micro lot trades, you'd type in 3,000. Okay, and then you'd hit calculate, right? And that's $4.24, by the way, for a 500 to 1 leverage for a 3 micro lot trade. That's pretty good. Now, if you're using mini lots, you would type in 10,000 for 1 mini lot. Let's do 1 mini lot, 10,000, and you'd hit calculate. So the margin required for a 1 mini lot trade of AUD/USD at 500 to 1 leverage is $14.15. Okay, now if you're trading full lots, then you would type in 100,000 for 1 lot. And if you were gonna do a 3 lot trade, I don't know why anybody would do that, but a lot of people do, you would type in 300,000. Okay, and that would be a 3 full lot trade. And that, at 500 to 1 leverage, would still be only $424. Well, let's go back here and let's do a 1 lot trade. 100,000, and see what that is. Okay, when we're using 500 to 1 leverage with the broker that I use, the margin required to be in a 1 lot trade in AUD/USD, let's go to a pair that everybody trades. Let's go to Euro/USD. There. And then we'll recalculate. Okay, for Euro/USD, for a 1 lot trade using 500 to 1 leverage, the margin required is only $227. Now, if you're trading in the United States and you want to go into this same trade and you only have access to 50 to 1 leverage, you are paying $2,273 to be in the trade, right? This is your margin requirement to be in the trade. Well, do you see the difference though? Because if you had a $10,000 trading account and you had to put $2,273 up to be in one lot trade, that doesn't leave you much in your account to make additional trades with, does it? But by using 500 to 1 leverage, the way that I trade, and I only have to spend $227 on that margin requirement to be in that trade. This means I can be in a lot more trades, doesn't it? Or it just leaves me a lot more money in my account to manage my positions when they're ugly, right? So anyway, the margin calculator is back. Hooray, hooray. People have been really anxious for me to get a new margin calculator, and I had been looking for one for a long time. And actually, just as it happens, I stumbled across this one last night. So anyway, there you have it. Every time you take a trade, you should probably come to my website, come over here, and find out exactly how much you're going to spend in margin requirement to be in that trade. Okay? But then we can go back to my home page. The link to my margin calculator is right up here at the top. Okay? So if you're interested in trading with an account where you can trade with 500 to 1 leverage, come right here to this first big yellow box right here, this long dark yellow one. Click right here. That will take you to a registration page. Takes literally less than 2 minutes to fill out, and you can be on your way to trading a demo account with 500 to 1 leverage and see how you like it. You're under no obligation at all by clicking this link to ever fund a live account if you don't want to. Okay, so and then if you need information about getting a hold of the Magic EA and having your account trade for you when you're sleeping or when you're at work or when you just have funner things to do, then shop now and you'll find information on the Magic EA. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next week. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And for this afternoon, happy trading. I'll see you later. Bye for now.